Hello students, today we'll discuss a partial differential equation. Before going to partial differential equation, as per the syllabus we have formation of partial differential equation by eliminating arbitrary constant and arbitrary function. We need to construct a partial differential equation from the given example after eliminating arbitrary constants or arbitrary functions available in the example. Before going to the examples, first we'll try to understand the basic concepts of which are required for partial differential equations. An equation involving one or more than one partial derivatives of a function of two or more variable is called partial differential equation. If the equation consists of single variable is called as ordinary differential equation. Everybody know that is ODE. The difference between ODE and PDE is what? Where in the equation if there are single variable available, that is ordinary differential equation. If there are one or more than one ordinary partial derivatives are available in the function of two or more variables, that is called as partial differential equation. Then we should understand what is the meaning of order and what is the meaning of degree. Okay, so order means what? The order of a partial differential equation is the order of the highest derivative available in that, and the degree of the partial differential equation is the degree of the highest order derivative after clearing the equations by partial powers after modifying. So what is the order? That is the highest derivative. What is the degree? That is the highest that is the degree of highest order after clearing the things. Okay, so let us see what is that. Then the partial differential equation is said to be linear. When it is said to be linear, if it is the first degree in the independent variable and it's a partial derivative. If it is a first degree of independent variable and its partial derivatives, then it is called as linear. Next, if each term of partial differential equation contains either the independent variable or one of its partial derivative is called as homogeneous partial differential equation. Homogeneous partial differential equation means what? In each term of the partial differential equation, it contains either the independent variable or one of its partial derivatives. That is called as partial differential equation, and further it will be known as homogeneous. If it is not so, then that is called as non-homogeneous partial differential equation. Let us see few things here. If dou z by dou x, because we all know in ordinary differential equation OD we use d by dx concept, where in partial differential equation we use dou by dou x concept. Okay, so dou z by dou x plus dou z by dou y, where z is a function of x and y. So it is partial differential equation. If this is the equation, in this we need to observe order is 1 and degree is also 1 here, and it is a homogeneous partial differential equation. Second, if I take dou square z by dou x dou y, means it is a second order differential equation where its power is 1. Therefore it is order is 2 and the degree is 1, and it is non-homogeneous partial differential equation because you can see where z is a function of x and y and its other part is having a function of the same variables x and y. Therefore it is non-homogeneous. Then the concept starts with formation of a partial differential equation by eliminating arbitrary constants or arbitrary functions. We have to see the example first. The example will be a relation in the form like this. The example will be consist of where x will be there, y will be there, z will be there, and few constants will also be there. It is equal to 0 if you take. Means what? X and y will be two independent variables, where z will be a function of x and y and a and b will be arbitrary constant. If this is the given example, there is an example given in that Z is there, Z is a function of X and Y. X and Y will be there, they are the independent variables, and constants will also be there. So what to do to form this partial differential equation? To get a partial differential equation from this equation, then what to do? First we need to differentiate this equation with respect to X and Y partially. Then we will be getting two different derivatives. So when we get two different derivatives, we need to eliminate the arbitrary constant A and B from those derivatives. Then only it is possible to form a partial differential equation. So what to do? First we need to consider the function. After considering the function, we need to identify how many constants are available. Then we have to differentiate that function by treating Z is a function of X and Y. We need to differentiate that with respect to X and Y partially. Then after getting the derivatives, we need to eliminate arbitrary constant from those derivatives. Then we need to make a relation between those two derivatives that becomes a partial differential equation. That is a formation. But what happens sometimes in case the number of arbitrary constants are more than the number of independent variables. You can see here, if number of arbitrary constants are equal to number of variables available. For example, in this you say, where X and Y are two variables available, A and B are two constants available. Means what here? There are two independent variables and there are two constants equal. Then once if you differentiate that with respect to X and Y partially, means first order derivative is more than enough to get a formation of partial differential equation. But if number of arbitrary constants are something like 2, where more than two independent variable if it comes, then first order partial derivative is not sufficient. Then what to do? We need to go for n number of partial derivatives. Means for example, second order differentiation to be done. Then only it is possible to eliminate the number of constants which are more than the variables available. Okay, so more than the variable. For example, X and Y are the two variables. I'll take this function something like this. If you take f of X, Y are the two variables, Z is a function. If you have A, B, C equal to 0, means you can see there are three constants and two independent variables. So eliminating these three from first order is not sufficient. Then we need to go for second order. Suppose Z is a function of two arbitrary functions, then we have to find a partial differential equations up to second order. Okay, if there are two arbitrary functions, I'm talking about functions, the previous one is about constants, then we need to go with up to second order partial differential equations. Okay, partial derivatives, and use necessary partial derivative of second order to form PDE after eliminating arbitrary functions. For that, let us take few new notations. If Z is a function of X and Y, then we use dou Z by dou X, which is nothing but Zx, that will be taken as P. Then differentiation of the function Z with respect to Y will be taken as Q. Then differentiation of Z with respect to X, once again second order, will be taken as R. Then differentiation of that Z with respect to Y, once again second order, will be taken as T. Then the mixed derivative, if the Z is differentiated X first then Y, or vice versa, that will be taken as S. Means here P and Q are of first order, then R and T are of second order, and S is of mixed derivative. This we are going to take. Now we'll take one example, that is something it is given like this. Form the partial differential equation by eliminating, formation of partial differential equation by eliminating arbitrary constant. Okay, the given example is something like Z is equal to X plus A into Y plus B. This is the given example, and in the example we need to keep one thing in a mind. What is that? They say that form a partial differential equation by eliminating arbitrary constant or by eliminating arbitrary function. Sometimes they may mention, sometimes they may not mention. In such conditions, we have to see the example. Here you can see a and b are the constants. Here a and b are the constants available, and z is a function of x and y. So what to do? Very first, we have to take z is equal to this. Then differentiate this function z with respect to, I call it as 1. Then differentiate equation number 1 with respect to x and y partially. First we differentiate with respect to x partially. So we get dou z by dou x is equal to, dou z by dou x is nothing but, as per the new notation, it is p. This is equal to differentiation of this with respect to x. Suppose if we keep this term constant and differentiation of this term with respect to x will be 0. And if you keep this term constant, I'll take it x plus a if you take constant, and differentiation of second bracket with respect to x will be 0, plus if you keep second bracket constant and differentiation of the first term will be, differentiation of x with respect to x is 1 plus constant will be 0. Therefore we take p is equal to x plus a. Similarly, differentiate equation number 1 with respect to y partially, and as per the notation we'll take dou z by dou y is equal to q. So differentiation of z with respect to y, that will be taken as q. So if you differentiate this, keep x plus y common, and differentiation of this bracket with respect to y will be 1. So that becomes x plus a with respect to y. Previously it is y plus b equal to p. Okay, so this is x plus a. Therefore we got p is equal to y plus b and q is equal to x plus a. Then substitute these values of p and q in equation number 1. Then what happens if you put it here? Then x plus a is equal to p. Then z becomes p into x plus a is equal to x plus a is equal to q, and y plus b is equal to p. Therefore z is equal to p into q. Or else even we can write it as, this is the required partial differential equation. Even we can write it as z is equal to p. We know that p is nothing but dou z by dou x into dou z by dou y. So this is also a required partial differential equations. When we call this as a required partial differential equation, then we need to keep one thing in our mind. What is that? Whether really the constants are eliminated or not. Either you take this or this, the eliminated. How they got eliminated? After differentiation we got this is equal to this and this is equal to this. So this is replaced by new notation. So elimination is done. Already it is eliminated. So now we'll take other part of this. What is that? Formation, example 2. Formation of partial differential equation. Form partial differential equation by eliminating arbitrary functions. Eliminating arbitrary function from the example, z is equal to f of x square plus y square. So we can see here the difference between the example. Previously in the example we got constants, so which got eliminated to get a partial differential equation. And in this example what we are doing, we are observing z is a function of x and y. No doubt z is a function of x and y, but function is given, so this has to be eliminated. So general function is given, we don't know what exactly f means. F may be trigonometric, it may be logarithm, it may be algebraic, or it may be it may be hyperbolic, whatever it is. So f is given, this has to be eliminated. Okay, so we call it as equation number 1. Then what to do? As usual, again you take differentiate equation number 1 with respect to x partially. Then we got dou z by dou x, which will be denoted by p. Then what we can do? Differentiation of f can be written as f dash x square plus y square into differentiation of this bracket with respect to x will be 2x. Fine. Similarly, differentiate equation number 1 with respect to y partially. Then what we get? Dou z by dou y is equal to, notation is q. For that, again, if you differentiate it with respect to y, it will be f dash of x square plus y square. Okay, into differentiation of this bracket is 2y. Fine. I call it as equation number 2 and 3. But our intention is to eliminate arbitrary function. For that, what we do? Either, if it is possible to substitute p and q, substitute like in previous example. But here it is not possible to substitute, because in a previous example we had the same brackets to substitute. Here it is not possible. Then what to do? Let us take equation number 2 will be divided by equation number 3. These two. Then we get p by q is equal to f dash of x square plus y square into 2x divided by f dash of x square plus y square into 2y. Then this function get cancelled and 2 also get cancelled. Then what remains? X divided by y. Therefore we get p by q is equal to x by y. If you take the cross multiplication, it becomes py is equal to x q. Or else we can write py minus xq is equal to 0. So this becomes a required partial differential equation. Means you can see here there are no arbitrary functions available. Even sometimes we can represent this as p is nothing but dou z by dou x into y minus q is nothing but dou z by dou y into x is equal to 0. This is also a partial differential equation. So this is the way how we can form a partial differential equation, either by eliminating arbitrary constants or by eliminating arbitrary function. Thank you.